Is now a good time to buy? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sharon Colon and I'm a real estate agent in Miami, Florida. So the decision of when is the best time to buy a home is a personal one, and it's different for everyone, and it really depends, or it could depend on multiple or different factors, right? But I've been receiving that questions a lot. So how to know if you should buy a house now? Let me help you. Let me help you to figure it out if you should buy a home soon or whether you might be better off waiting. Number one, do you have a stable employment history? And this is one of the most important things for lenders, especially now. I will say like since April maybe. So they want to reassure that you have a stable income to cover the cost of the mortgage, and that will be reflected in the form of a stable employment history, right? Lenders will verify this with the last 2 years of W-2, which is one of the requirements. And for self-employed, they will ask you to present your tax returns for the last 2 years again, and your 1099. So as long as you're safe with the stable employment and about your ability to cover your mortgage payments, this opportunity could tell you that is a great time to buy a home. Number two, do you have a decent amount of savings? And another question, were you aware that you could purchase a home with a 3.5% down payment? La la! If you say over 3% of the average cost of a home, you could possibly be ready to buy a house. I said over 3% because along with your down payment, you will have other fees in your purchase. So after the lender makes sure you can cover your monthly mortgage payments, they will also want to verify that you have enough amount of savings to cover the upfront cost of buying your home. And the additional fees besides, the down payment will be closing costs and reserves. How about your credit score? Yup, are you happy with it? We're seeing lenders imposing tighter requirements, like more difficult requirements to qualify for a mortgage since March, like I said before, right? Yes. Lenders are being stricter with borrowing requirements, and unless your credit score is indeed competitive, you may not qualify for the best mortgage rates. Instead, if your score is low, you will likely end up paying more for your home over time. Number four, let's talk about your DTI. Debt to income ratio. This is another requirement from lenders before approving you for a loan, right? The DTI is a measure of how likely you are to pay them back, or if you can afford another debt, looking at your current debt obligations with your monthly income, right? So if your actual debt is more than 45% of your income, then it may be worth focusing first on working to pay off some bills so you can have more room before applying to a loan. Number five, we cannot forget about the low interest rates, right? Of course. So as far as interest rates, the market conditions are working in your favor. Yes. We're seeing for the last couple of months that interest rates have been either in the low threes or 2.80 something, 2.90 something, and those percentages have been the lowest in history. Therefore, you will pay less overall when you borrow money. So that alone is a good reason to buy your home right now, right? However, you want to also consider if we are in a buyer's or a seller's market, and I'm gonna talk more about that. Experts believe that interest rates will remain competitive in the remainder of 2020. So overall, it really depends on your main motivation to buy right now. But if you find the right house, the right home, and it fits neatly within your budget, it's best to buy now. Experts say that they expect the mortgage rates and the number of homes to remain relatively low, meaning home prices are highly probably to continue to increase. Thus, those hoping to get the most for their pocket should consider trying to make a purchase now or very soon, let's say before mid-January, Why? Because after that is the time when home prices typically begin a quick rise up in a normal year, of course. Now, if you're interested to know more about the home buying process, because you are a first-time home buyer or a second, it doesn't matter, right? But you have more questions about the process, what you should do, or a general want to have a general buyer's consultation, I will leave a form below so you can schedule a virtual meeting or consultation free, right, with me, so you can ask all your questions. And I will do the same for sellers. If you would like to sell your home and would like to have more information about the market conditions or anything, I will also leave a form for you, okay? If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting that like button, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this video with your friends. And remember to be nice and be kind. See you next Thursday. Bye-bye.